everyone, welcome back to Lucy's Library. So today I thought I'd give you a 5-book challenge. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through the categories. I'm going to show you some books that I personally love. But there's also a book in there that I kind of need convincing to read. So let's get into it, shall we? So starting off strong with, what am I currently reading? Now, I've been in a little bit of a reading slump over the last, I'd say about halfway through May. I kind of became in a bit of a reading slump and I didn't really know what to read. So I'm currently reading Lost and Lasso by Lila Sage. I say currently, I'm probably about 10% into this book right now. I'm currently reading it on my Kindle, but I thought I'd give you guys the physical book, so it's not so bad. This follows Teddy and Gus Ryder. They sort of are enemies to lovers, and this is my favorite trope, so I'm very excited to continue this. So far, I'm not loving it, but we'll see how this one goes. I'm pretty sure Lila Sage has the books that a lot of people love, and I personally love the series. The Rebel Ranch series is one of my favorites. I loved Done and Dusted, and I loved Twists and Saddles, so I'm hoping I'm going to love this one, but I'm not blown away at the moment, but we'll see how it goes. The next bit is the last 5-star read. King of Envy. Oh my god. This surprised me, to be honest. This very much surprised me on how much I absolutely loved this book. Anna Haig, whatever she puts in this book, or these books, I love. I have read all of the King Edson series now, so this is the latest one out in the series. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. So this one follows Vuk Marakov, and he is a billionaire that has been scarred. He's Serbian. He has no interest in the relationships outside of his little small world that he has, or in his small trusted circle. And then we have Anya. She is a supermodel who is engaged to his best friend, and Vuk wants her, sorry, and obviously it's sort of enemies to lover, mafia, billionaire. Oh my god, I loved it. It was amazing. 5-star read for me. Absolutely loved it. It was just, I had high hopes for this. When I read King of Sloth, I wasn't overly hyped. I was like, is this gonna be okay? I loved it, blown away. Don't need to say any more about it. Give it a read. The next category is finding a book that you need convincing to read. Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. I don't know what it is about this book. I really want to read it because I love Gossip Girl, and I've heard that this is supposed to be just like Gossip Girl, but obviously set in London. How many loves do you get in a lifetime? She's a beautiful, self-involved, mildly neurotic London socialist. She is Britain's most photographic bad boy who broke her heart. But Magnolia Parks and PJ Valentine are meant to be, aren't they? Let me know in the comments or DM me on TikTok. My name's on the screen now. Have you read this book? And how did you get on with it? I've seen a lot of reviews on this book and it's been very controversial, but some people love it, some people hate it, and I know that, reading is selective. But yeah, if you have read this book, DM me on TikTok or comment below and let me know how you got on with it. And I'll see if I'll read it, probably sometime in the summer. But yeah, Magnolia Parks. I need convincing, guys. Convince me to read this book. The next category is book that is underappreciated. to say the least, or the book series, because it's part of a series, that I feel is the most underappreciated, and that is Face Off by Chesley Curto. I randomly found this on Kindle Unlimited. I was scrolling through my Kindle one day and I was like, I need a new sports romance because for those of you who know me, I am the biggest sports girly. Romance. I love it. I love ice hockey, baseball, basketball, anything. And I was like, I really need a new series to read. Because, I read Elle Kennedy, I read Stephanie Archer, I read Becca Mack, I read them all and I was like, I need a new one. So I stumbled upon Face Off. This is a DC Stars series. And this first one follows Emerson Hartwell. She's waiting for a spot on an NHL roster. And then Maverick Miller. I loved this. I absorbed this book. Obviously, I read it on Kindle, but I loved it. And I thought, you know what? This is awesome. It's such a great book. And then I've hardly seen anyone talk about it. And then over the last sort of week or so, I've seen people starting to talk about this one. So, got Face Off, Power Play. So, Power Play followed Piper Mitchell and Liam Sullivan. Liam is the goalie on the DC Stars team. Absolutely love this one. And then this one was my favourite. Snapshot, which is Hudson Haynes and Madeline Galloway. Madeline is a baker or chef that was in a Las Vegas restaurant. She got fired. She met Hudson, and Madeline has a little girl called Lucy. Ironic, same name as mine. This book melted my heart. The main character learns sign language. Enough said. This series is underrated. If I can't convince you to read it, then no one can. But I definitely think you should read this series, DC Stars series by Chelsea Curto. Give it a read. The last section of the challenge is a book that I feel that everyone should read. Now, if you have read The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins, I feel like you will know what the next book is coming. I was very surprised by this book, and I wasn't expecting the emotion, the heartbreak, the everything that came with this book. And the book is The Sunrise on the Reaping. I can't tell you how much I absolutely loved this book. I absolutely loved it. And I'm a huge Hunger Games fan. I was so let down by The Ballad of the Songbird and Snake. I hated that book. And I know I don't like saying stuff like that because, that's not who I am. But I hated it. I hated the movie. I hated that book. I had the book on the shelf as a part of the set, but it was not great. And I was so nervous going into this book. And I thought, oh, I really, really hope it's not as bad as the other one was. It was amazing. So, if you don't know who this book is about, so this is Haymitch Abernathy's story. So, Haymitch is Katniss's mentor in the Hunger Games, the first ever Hunger Games. And this is his games. So this goes through how he was selected, how he was treated, and how we knew Haymitch like we did in the Hunger Games, and what happened to him, and how without spoiling it, how he became who he was and how he ended up heavily drinking. Honestly, this book was crazy, wild. I just, honestly, this was a 6-star read for me. I never rate book 6 any more than 5 stars, but this was, it was amazing. I do like as well is the blurb says, as the day dawns on the 15th annual Hunger Games, fear grips the districts of Panem. This year, in honour of the quarter crowd, twice as many tributes will be taken from their homes. Back in District 12, Hamish Abernathy is trying not to think too hard about his chances. All he cares about is making it through the day and being with the girl he loves. When Hamish's name is called, he can feel all his dreams break. He is torn from his family and his love and is shuttled to the capital with 3 other District 12 tributes, a young friend who was nearly a sister to him, a compulsive oddsmaker, and the most stuck-up girl in town. As the games begin, Hamish understands that he's been set up to fail, but there is something in him that wants to fight, and have that fight reverberate far beyond the deadly arena. Now, what I do like about this book, I'm just going to take the cover off to show you, is how stunning the front cover is. Absolutely stunning. And yeah, please, if you are a fan of the Hunger Games, please read this book. It is absolutely just amazing, and I'm going to stop rambling about that now, but give it a read. Absolutely amazing. And that is a wrap of the 5-book challenge. I hope you guys have enjoyed a little sort of challenge and sort of different books that are not always talked about on the world of book talk and booktube. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on TikTok if you guys want to see short form content. And I also will be posting the shorts here on YouTube. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. And again, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.